This video is sponsored by Soccer Star Shop, the best place to get the latest Adidas and Nike football boots and also jerseys for a ridiculously cheap price. As you guys can see on the screen, they have the Real Madrid shirt for going long sleeve for $30, which is pretty cheap. So make sure you guys check out the link, which is in the description to their website, and also on checkout use the code TRICKSTER for 5% off your purchase. Welcome guys to the last episode of Fate or Exile Race to ACL Division 1. This is gonna be a recap video of the whole season. If you guys missed any of the episodes, make sure you guys check out the playlist. It will be in the description. So pretty much, as you guys know, this is gonna be mainly focused only in the league, not the cup. As you guys know, we finished in the regular season at second place after Anonymous. We will go into the recap of the season. We did play a playoff match to get promotion to see who advances to Division 1, and we actually beat MTL United 3-0, so that was pretty solid. So here we go. Pretty much, as you guys know, because we won that game in the playoff, we end up advancing to Division 1, and that's pretty much us celebrating as a team. We played a very well first season together. This is our first season together, so let's go and pretty much check out how the season started, how did it went throughout the season. So here we go. As you guys know, we started off pretty not really going well for offensively. We had a lot of struggle scoring. We were winning games 1-0, and some of the games we tied, but we did play well as a team. As a team, defensively, midfield, we were playing well. We were just trying to click more with each other offensively, because as we started it, we needed to get more time to get to know each other and play a little bit better. Our defense was on point the whole season for sure, but during the beginning of the phase of the games, we had to focus more and make sure we are grinding the games out and get the goals. Don't get discouraged and get the goals, and that's pretty much what we were doing. We're grinding games out, winning games when we needed, pick up points and so on. Now the first 10 games of the season were those games that we either had to win to pretty much see how we feel with the competition. It was the first time we were playing competitive in FIFA 17, so definitely it wasn't going to be easy because everybody had to get used to the FIFA 17 Pro Club, but we did get used to it pretty quick. Our goalkeeper, Unseen, and DJO, both were playing in top form in the beginning, and our defense kept us in the competition, to be honest. If it wasn't for our defense in the beginning, we could have easily lost some of the games. But then, as we were going, we got into the game more. We got into the game offensively, and we started to score goals, and we started to feel more of as ourselves. We felt more like a connection was there. We were able to beat opponent not just by 1-0 or not just by the defense playing well. We beat them by pretty much playing as a team and beating them by scoring enough goals. Our goalkeepers were always on form. We had games that we lost that were very unlucky, but again, we were there to always win some games. And defense always helped our goalkeeper. If our goalkeeper was in there, the defense was there. We scored some top goals, some good goals. Individually, myself, I scored some good goals. As a team, though, that's what's important. We scored a lot of good goals, and we played well. And it showed. It showed during the season as we kept playing. It showed that we were playing well. We played better. It came from our set pieces improved. Our corner kick improved in general more. In the beginning, it was a little sloppy, but we got into the game as a team as the season went through. Like the first 10 games, we weren't really there as a team. It was like a lot of individual flashes, and the potential was there to be able to beat opponents. But as a team, we weren't there yet. But after 10-20 games, we started to get into it really, and that's when it really started clicking. And we were about to get midway through the season when we were playing the tougher teams, and the teams that were supposed to be Division 1 caliber teams that we knew that we had to play better and to compete. Like when Berserk, myself, and the other striker started to get into the game, we got into it, and we started scoring goals. We started enjoying ourselves, and that's what we expected. That's what everybody expected from us, to enjoy ourselves. And during the spam of that first half of the season, we were tied. We were always in the top 4, but the second half of the season is when we really turned it up. We turned it up a lot.
Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
That was one time where a team didn't want to play us, so that was pretty sad. Some teams didn't want to play us because of some reason. We had a lot of forfeit games. We probably had about 10 to 12 games that were forfeits. But look at that goal right there by Berserk. Beautiful goal. But you guys can also see the team play, the team chemistry. After that second half of the season, was probably one of our best for sure. We played well as a team. We were connecting more, and that pretty much really showed offensively. And defensively, it showed even more because our defense was on point. Unseen was on in a different planet, and DJ also helped us out a lot when he came in to play. That was probably our biggest win in the season, 7-0 against Hot Skull, but we knew that we could play better. That wasn't what we wanted. We didn't want that was just how can I put it? That was just extra points for winning games, but we wanted to be able to advance to Division 1. That was our goal, to advance to Division 1. And you guys pretty much can see Unseen was just on an animal during the second half of the season. The defense was an animal as well. The defense was doing everything. Look at this save right here by Unseen. And again, we do appreciate our defense and goalkeeper a lot. As you guys can see, another save right here by Unseen. But in general, we got into the second half of the season a lot. Our team were really clicking. Going into the last games of the season, we were about to play teams that we knew that we had to grind it out. At this moment of the clip, we were about second or third in the table. We started advancing. We were in the second place in the table for a long time. And that's when they were the decider. We had 4 more games left in the season against Superior. If we won both of those games, we could potentially move to first. So those games were pretty much very, very good games that we had to win. And you guys can pretty much see we came out blazing. We did score right off the start. They did get a penalty, but again, Unseen come up with a big boy save. And this is pretty much when we had to turn on the Jets. This is when we had to play our best to make sure we advance to Division 1. We played a very solid season. We finished second. We were second at this point of the season, and if we won these 2 games, we could have possibly be first. And that's what pretty much we had to do, because we wanted to show that we are hungry to go to Division 1. We are hungry to show proof that we are decent enough to play in Division 1, that we're a good team. All the players that play on the team are very good players, respectively. Z scored a lot of goals as a center back. He scored a lot of goals, and we had a lot of good team goals, as this one right here. We played well in the second half of the season. It was definitely our best half of the season, and I think if we play like that the whole season, we could possibly end up winning the whole title and not even needing to play our playoff games. But we didn't win the title, as you guys will see in the second. We did end up first. We ended up going to first after this clip, but that wasn't really our goal. Our goal wasn't really to win the title. I mean, if we did win the title, it would have been a negative extra, but our goal was to advance to Division 1. So we played as a team, and we ended up beating Superior to make sure we grabbed those points to advance to first place. And then it came to a game versus ACL America, 2 games against them. We came off the start really quick. We had the game down. Our defense was playing well. Goalkeeper was playing well. Everybody was playing well. But again, nothing we could do with some of the stuff that happened during the game. There was moments where we had better possession. We knew that we could beat them. We started off the game so well, and they end up getting lucky with some goals. Some of the goals they scored that first game was unlucky. First game ended up going 1-1, so it was only 1 point. So that means we pretty much lost the title there, because Anonymous came up and ended up winning against, I think they played Trouble, so who they played. They played MTEL United, actually, and they ended up actually beating them, so they were up by 2 points, and then we ended up losing the second game 1-0, so that was very unlucky. But that was not the end of the road, because that was only the title match. So pretty much the playoff was we had to play MTL United, and if we won both games and it had to be in aggregate, we could advance to Division 1. And this was something we were looking for towards the whole season, and our defense started off the game really well. We were putting a lot of pressure, but our defense played really well to keep us in the game till the 30th minute when we got a penalty. I had to step up and try to score this, and that's exactly what I did. But as a team, we played well. This was the game that's going to sum up the whole season. And as a team, we played a very, very solid game. You guys can pretty much see together as a team, we played so well that some of the play in this video, in this clip, was pretty dope. This probably was one of our top goal in the season, with high level Nasty and myself combining to score that goal. But that all came from a save that Unseen did, and the defense clearing that ball up there. Look at this tackle. That tackle pretty much represent the whole season for our defense. Moves with that tackle. We had to do a little flashback to just show that tackle, because it was probably how our defense played the whole season. And again, our defense showed up their class. Goalkeeper was there, and everything was clicking. After second half, when the second half of the season, when it started, everything was clicking. Everybody was playing super well, and it showed. It showed as a team that we were playing well. That we put everybody ended up putting themselves second and put the team first, and that is exactly what we needed if we wanted to go to Division 1. And we did that well. Second game, we ended up winning 1-0 that game. High level ended up scoring. We ended up winning that. But again, midfield, defense, we have to give credits to them. Goalkeeper, we have to give credits to them. There's a lot of credits to them. We couldn't go to Division 1 without the defense and the goalkeeper, because they did so much work defensively. There were games that we had to grind out, and we did grind them out, and we end up eventually winning the playoff games 3-0 in aggregate, and we end up advancing to Division 1. So congrats to us, congrats to everybody in the team, and pretty much the team, you guys, as you guys already know, we have goalkeeper, we have DJ and Unseen. Defense, we have Z, we have Moods, we have Phil, Reed. For midfield, we have Matt, we have Tim, we have PH General, we have Nasty, we have Hoods. I think that's pretty much it for defense. For forward, we have a lot of players, but some of the players didn't play. We had Tevez, Pele, myself, High Level, Le Magician, Berserk, who played defense and midfield, played midfield for a bit. We have Firmino, and we have Trickster, who played, he only played, I think, 2 games in the league, but we did end up reinforcing after the first half of the season to make sure we had the best chance to advance to Division 1. And as a team, we played very well. I am very proud of everybody. We achieved our goal to advance to Division 1, and that's what we wanted since the beginning of the series, and we end up doing it, and that's something that's big. That's a big boost to us. But pretty much now we're gonna start preparing for Division 1. And hopefully we can do well in Division 1. Now, of course, I'm going to be doing a series that's going to be coming out when Division 1 starts. For now, we're just getting everything together. So this series is pretty much done. Race to Division 1, it's pretty much done. But don't forget that you guys, if you guys did miss any episodes of this series, make sure you guys check it out. The link to the playlist will be in the description. And we couldn't do this without you guys' help. You guys gave it a lot of suggestions in the comments. You guys helped us out a lot. So we do appreciate it as a team from Fado. We do appreciate you guys supporting and watching the video and supporting us. Hopefully next season there will be a lot more videos that you guys can watch. But thank you guys so much for watching this series. You guys have been very supportive of us, and we do appreciate it a lot. And if you guys want to keep up with the players from Fado, you guys can check out my VPN New England Series. That pretty much a series with the club that pretty much has most of the players from Fado. I think only 1 or 2 players are missing, but that's pretty much it for the whole season. Congrats to all the Fado players and the manager. Z himself, he's the manager. I'm the co-manager, but again, we couldn't do it without the team, and of course just you guys, every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the link to the playlist in the description if you missed any of the episodes. Subscribe for more Pro Clubs content, and make sure you guys give us a big thumbs up, because this was an awesome series and we can't wait to get back to it soon in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will catch you guys on another video.